All right, so I guess I just got caught. I was just smiling, looking at the tweets that are coming in, ladies and gentlemen. You have literally made our day in the sense that, somebody by the name of one of our attendees, Digital Tech Setu, if I'm pronouncing that one rightly, Dharmendra says that, wow, attending today, hashtag ETVTS. Now that looks like a lot of power and a lot of gravity. Hashtag IT security, hashtag data center, hashtag Mumbai IT. Great. So good to know about that, Dharmendra. Keep it all coming. And as I said, please share your learnings as well. And anything that we do not know, share it so that all of us feel in this together. Right? Gaurav Midha attending the Economic Times Virtual Tech Summit 2022. Great sessions going on. And I promise you, Gaurav, you would further sort of enjoy the sessions, and we will make sure that you have newer learnings because with the elite set of speakers that we have onboarded for this summit, I'm sure this day is going to be, maybe the sounds cliched, but this is going to be one day, one force to reckon with. So assuring you on that bit, but yes, right now maybe at the social wall, maybe through your tweets, do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, which is that favorite part of the engagement feature that you're enjoying on the platform today. I know you're very well versed with how we present our summits to you. But today, what's getting you excited apart from the gift vouchers, the Amazon gift vouchers? Please let me know, because I'm keeping like a close tab on the tweets that are coming in, in between whenever I'm getting a chance to. You can play, you can tweet, you can engage, network, visit the booths, all of that packaged into this one platform. But please make sure this is happening, right? Okay, so for now, again, as I said, it's going to be time. We're going to be talking about energy transition acceleration, keeping in mind the digital twins concept, which feels, again, very empowering to know. This is again going to be the short tech stories. We witnessed one of it, but this is going to be another inning, and this inning would be presided by, allow me to please warmly welcome and rope in Achlesh Pandey, who is the Vice President, Artificial Intelligence, GE Digital US. Give it up like we always do. Achlesh, it's over to you.
Hello everyone, I am Achlesh Pandey. I am VP for AI and Digital Transformation in GE Digital, based out of California. So in GE, we are using digital twins since last many years. And we are driving a lot of business value outcomes using digital twins across the industries, whether it is aviation, healthcare, or energy. But today's my focus is in the energy transition area, how we are accelerating energy transition using digital twins here. So before I go into the details, let's first talk about what are the basic market drivers for energy transition. As we know, because of the climate change, there is a lot of push on decarbonization. And there is rise in the renewable energies growth, basically. And at the same time, digitalization, like the technologies, new sensing technologies, new information technologies, AI and others are also accelerating this energy transition here. And at the same time, because of our rooftop solars, because of battery storage and other, these are the distributed energy resources. There is decentralization is also happening related to grid, and at the same time, we are also seeing rapid electrification of transportation network, and also the smart homes, heat pumps are replacing gas heating at the home, and that is creating a lot of changes in the market that is very transformative right now. And how we are doing that in GE, because GE is playing significant role in the energy transition. 1/3 of the electricity of the world is produced by the GE equipments, whether it is power gen equipment like your gas power, which is displacing coal and moving in the future towards the hydrogen economy, or it can be nuclear power plant, smart modular reactors, basically, or the renewable energy here, where we have the onshore and offshore wind. And 40% of the electrons in the world are managed by the GE software in the transmission distribution area, basically. So let's now jump into digital twin side, how the digital twins are playing significant role in this energy transition area. So digital twins are enabling more renewable energy. And digital twins are transforming the grid as well as optimizing these assets. I have given multiple examples on the bottom here, which are the some of the examples of the outcome examples of the digital twin. Here in I am going to talk about three use cases, three examples I am going to describe detail in my next topic. The first one is where we are using basically digital twins to generate more electricity, more annual energy production using renewable energy. In the grid area, as we know that climate change is driving a lot of outages, a lot of extreme weather events, and then how to prepare the grid for that reliability and resiliency. We are using digital twins for that and for stability. I will talk about that. And then because of the rise of these distributed energy resources and renewable energy, there is a lot of stability challenges, quality challenges, and digital twins are playing significant role here. So let's zoom into each of these use cases. So first example is wind turbine performance example. As we know, the wind turbines are basically, wind is stochastic in nature. It changes from hour to hour. It changes between day and night, month to month. So the need here is how can we continuously optimize these settings of these control settings of each of the wind turbines due to these dynamic changes in these weather conditions as well as the site conditions. So what we are doing here, we are using a digital twin. Those are based upon the machine learning. These are not regular machine learning algorithm because these are some of the mission critical applications. We are using it for closed loop controls where we are controlling pitch angle, yaw angle, tip speed ratio. So we are using machine learning based digital twins here, which are predicting these optimal set points. And this machine learning is humble, basically. So just like humans has the humility to say, I don't know, I want to learn. So these digital twins also have ability basically to understand the competency region and then say, I don't know, whether it is outside the competency region. So take the example, suppose some of these models has been trained using the data which was during the summer period or certain site conditions. And then during the other time horizon, other time place, this digital twins will not be producing the right results. So here we are monitoring the competency of these digital twins and enabling the continuous learning to optimize the wind turbine power output. And this has been deployed at multiple sites. In one of the place, the example here is we have seen that it has produced 0.5 to 1% annual energy production. So just to give you some sense on the dollar side here, so this is equivalent to around $250,000 to $500,000 per site if this site has the 100 wind turbines of 1.5 to 2 megawatt or 3 megawatt range of the wind turbines here. Let's now move to from renewable energy to how this renewable energy needs to be connected to the grid, because we know that renewable energy is intermittent in nature. It basically, wind is not blowing all the time, sun is not shining all the time. At the same time, we are also seeing a lot of behind the meter distributed energy resources. Let's take the example of electric vehicles. Like this whole transportation network is getting electrified, and this load is also continuously changing and moving. How you will keep the stability of the grid? And some of these renewable energy generation is not like a big spinning mass, which is able to absorb the fluctuation in the grid, and there is good inertia. There is very low inertia of the grid because of the renewable generation. So how to keep the stability there? So that's why these are the complex system digital twins, which includes multiple ecosystems. It includes the network here. It can be at the region level, it can be state level, it can be country level, depending upon the size of the country and others here. So in this journey now, what we are doing, digital twin is being used for planning. So suppose we have to do the investment planning in next 5 years, or we have to do the planning that where should we put the EV charger so that there is no congestion in the grid and we are able to maintain the power quality. We are also using it for the real-time situational awareness, monitoring these digital twins here. and also for optimization, where we can do optimization for stability, we can do optimization for reactive power, active power, or cost of the electricity through the economic dispatch here. And then finally, real-time control. If you look into in the bottom here, the digital twin foundation is very key to this whole energy network here. And then this is the system of system, where digital twin, we are using GIS models here, we are using network models here. That includes a lot of the parameter associated with these network. We are also using the physics models here, like these are the power systems model, these are security constraint power flow. And then these state estimators are continuously adapting these digital twins as the things are changing dynamically. And these forecasting engines are also predicting the behavior, whether this is the behavior is changing because of the electric vehicles load, or the behavior is changing because of the weather conditions. So we are predicting using the forecasting engine. At the top of that, you have the optimization engine, basically, which is optimizing for reliability, resiliency, or cost here. So essentially, these digital twins are enabling grid reliability, resiliency at the lowest amount of the cost here. So let's now move to, let me give you one more example here. And in this case, we are using digital twins to improve the reliability and resiliency because of the climate change. As we know that this climate change is driving every single year more and more extreme weather events. And these extreme weather events are causing a lot of vulnerability on our aging grid and causing the outages. Just in 2020, to give you statistics, like $90 billion cost was caused by extreme weather events in the United States. And so just to protect our grid, just to ensure that we are basically doing the right predictions and we are doing the right outage planning, as well as we are restoring these assets or the grid assets very quickly, we need a digital twins here. And that is using historical weather information. We are using the time series sensor information, GIS information, including the vegetation information, because we need to understand the vulnerability of these grid network here. So we have in these digital twins has the power systems model here, geospatial model here, as well as the asset vulnerability model. And so to calculate the asset vulnerability, if you look into, we use other sources of the information, like we use the satellite imagery, or we fly the drones and map this whole vegetation in the grid network. We are also using the similar technology there, computer vision technology, for AI-based inspections here. And then health digital twins tells the asset health, essentially, whether it is predicting the failures, predicting the damage, those kind of things. And all this information is predicting the risk associated with that. It gives us the real-time situational awareness. And then finally, we are using it for proactive outages, outage management, where we are predicting the outages. We are taking these outages at a much faster manner. We are doing the planning, as well as once we have completed the outage, we have to restore it. Every single minute is important. Think about if during these extreme weather conditions, where there is a lot of heat, and when there is a lot of cold kind of environment or storm, we need more power at that time in comparison to other times. So how to restore these things faster, quicker, plan, and the weather is not static, it is dynamically changing. So you have to do these things in a very, very dynamic manner here. Let's now also zoom into that. So I talked about how we are using these digital twins for vulnerability assessment of our grid. This is just one example, how we are bringing these different data sources, not only just the data associated with the asset, but these assets are operating in the environment where there is vegetation, or as well as we are getting the information by flying these drones or taking the visual picture, doing the inspection here. So in this particular example, we are using satellite imagery. We are using flying the drones and helicopter, our customers are doing, and collecting images. And from those images, as you can see, we are modeling these vegetation. We are identifying these conductor vectorization we are doing. We are also predicting how these vegetation will grow, as well as we are also identifying the encroachment risk. Ultimately, if I look into the cost associated with these vegetation-related outages, California itself is spending $1 billion every year to manage these vegetation. Even if we can reduce some of that cost, that is significant amount of the number. Plus, at the same time, it is improving the grid reliability and resiliency here. And at the same time, using the same technology for asset inspection, as you can see, this is the transformer here. We are basically taking the picture. We are understanding different hotspot. We are understanding basically defects, and then feeding back to the digital twin for better predictions here. So let me just show you the final here, how these digital twins are driving the outcome across the industry. We already talked about the grid side, dynamic as well as wind side here, but we divide this digital twins into 3 categories of the outcome. So first, detecting, providing the early warning capabilities, and so that we are not causing any outages, and then we can take some intervention to reduce our cost. We also divide into second category, continuous prediction, where we are predicting the life, and then we are continuously optimizing it for different outcomes. In this particular case, we are optimizing for more revenue for our customers. And the third example is, we already talked about how we are using continuous prediction for optimizing the wind set points. And then we talked about the complex system of system dynamic optimization of the grid here. As you can see that there is significant amount of the value we are generating for our customer and for GE using digital twins here. I will conclude my presentation here by saying that digital twins, as you saw, that are already creating significant amount of the business outcomes across industry. We are using physics knowledge as well as domain knowledge combined with AI to improve the accuracy, capability, and explainability of the digital twins here. And wherever we have this information, we want to use that. Third thing which we know, because some of these things are very mission critical, trust is key to the adoption and delivering the business value. And because we are using so much data, so ensuring the data quality and assurance, so data governance is extremely critical. This is the first step in the digital twin journey. And then combining that with the trustworthy, humble AI capabilities is very, very critical and essential, basically, for driving these kind of the business outcomes here and adoption in the industry. So thank you for listening me. I hope that you might have got some different perspective about it. I will be happy to connect with you offline if you have any other questions here. Thank you.
So indeed, digital twins are ensuring that we have successful business outcomes. Achlesh, thank you very much for that resilient address that will help us leap into a technologically sustainable future, precisely the theme of our summit. Well, we also got to sustain our leaderboard scores, so keep it good on that front. Just a few seconds for all of you to engage in whichever feature is unexplored. But yes, a gentle reminder on please filling out those feedback forms, which, if I'm not wrong, gives you 150 or 300 leaderboard points. Just check on that and check the terms and conditions. We will be right back with enabling digital transformation, this time with data centers. I'll just rope in our succeeding speaker. Please allow us just a few quick seconds.